konuşmalarını yapmak üzere Edinburg Grubu Genel Başkanı Sayın Shahied'i kürsüye davet ediyoruz.
Good morning. Firstly, my name is Shahied Daniels. I'm the current chairman of the Edinburg Group. I wish to extend my gratitude to Termo for inviting the Edinburg Group to come present at this important 21st Congress of Termo. I also want to acknowledge in the audience the IFAC President, Alan Johnson, IFAC Council member, who's a member of Termo, Aisha, who's an IFAC Council member. Very briefly, let me introduce you who's Edinburg Group. It's an organization consists of more than 15 organizations around the world with more than 1 million accountants, and Termo was one of the founder members of the Edinburg Group. And I also want to acknowledge Masum, his contribution in the Edinburg Group over the years. I want to give a few views on the topic of today in terms of the profession, sustainability, and technological advancements. And today, professional accountants should no longer be burdened by task-oriented projects. Thanks to dynamic technology, accounting software programs are becoming more automated, and the role of the professional accountant is changing to that of a business advisor. Understandably, this requires new skill sets. Information and communication technology, this is how we know it. We're moving from that era into what we would like to, or what is being known as digital transformation. This digital transformation process necessitates that organizations use modern cost and management accounting tools by way of integrated institutional information systems. Consequently, digital competencies and/or proficiencies have become one of the basic technical skills of that of accounting professionals, and more so in today's terms of accounting students. It's important that educational institutions needs to include the mastery of digital proficiency in accounting courses, programs, and degrees. So the accounting profession has to keep up with the changes in the world in the process of rapid digitalization. New technologies is emerging in current accounting education and are required to support the learning and the development of accounting students. We also need to leverage against the latest technology for establishing meaningful data connections instead of indulging in mere operational analysis and making some inferences. Although sustainability has become sort of a buzzword, that for many is seen as merely finding the perpetuating of a status quo. However, way back in 1987, the Brundtland Commission has defined sustainability as development that meets the needs of present without compromising the ability of the future generations to meet their own needs. So, what is sustainable business? Sustainable business has inherently a long-term horizon. Sustainable business is about cooperation, not only peripheral activities. Sustainability includes social issues, and rightly so, the term of President referred to the health issues and the health well-being of professionals, economic issues and governance considerations. And sustainability is not limited to climate change. Although climate change plays a big role in sustainability, organizations and professions, however, is not limited to climate change. So why is sustainable business important from an accountancy perspective? The external environment in business and life in general is changing rapidly. Organizations face material risks that includes energy prices, migration, climate change, impacts that affect cybersecurity and corruption. This necessitates a managed approach to assist them in dealing with the biggest risk. Understanding that long-term trends and realizing and responding to new opportunities more rapidly than competitors. So the technology and the modern-day professional accountant is to enhance the professional accountant's ability to interpret data effectively and efficiently. Have the ability to interpret the language of business with such ease that the professional accountant has to become, as I said earlier, a trusted business advisor. So, what are those technological things that affect the profession in relation with sustainability? Artificial intelligence and robotics. Is extreme accuracy and automated complex and repetitive tasks and processes, thereby reducing the operating cost while simultaneously improving accuracy. We talk about innovative software, which will improve accuracy while reducing the margins of error, assist in streamlining audits, making them more effective and efficient. So all these tools and initiatives is already in the market. The most basic one is cloud and mobile computing and related applications. And social media is also an essential tool for organizations wishing to engage with current and potential clients while simultaneously extending the reach of their brand. So the profession have moved far beyond processing transactions and preparing financial reports, and taking an increasing strategic role for forward-thinking businesses. Virtual, augmented, and mixed reality technologies will move to provide new ways and explore, analyze, and share data, pioneering new processes, optimization, and connecting finance to strategic planning. Blockchain as a distributed ledger will be in high demand for process development, auditing, and record management. So, accounting may become less about refining one's skills through certifications and more about core competencies that grow over time as time is changing, with a focus of lifelong learning, education, skills development that requires to take a complex and ever-changing business environment. Unless us as professional accountants embrace the rapid advances of technology and digital transformation, our relevance will quickly fade away. Without continuously reskilling and upskilling, we will become anachronism. So how do we develop sustainability strategy? It starts by asking what impact they have on society, by exploring positive and negative touchpoints. We need to look at both sides of the coin. So sustainability programs inevitably vary significantly between organizations. Such as food companies may focus on nutrition and limited packaging wastage, whereas an oil company may prioritize greenhouse gas emissions and public rights. Listening and responding to short-term, medium and long-term stakeholders, workers, shareholders, regulators, suppliers, customers and communities will have an impact on how companies is doing business. So, developing a sustainable strategy is an ideal time to engage in your business in developing the strategy that can ensure senior leadership to support the plan. However, it's important that employees to understand their role in delivering on the sustainability strategy. Partnership with external organizations may be needed to help the strategy. It also is important that we set up priorities on how resources are to be deployed for achieving the desired impact, engaging with these external stakeholders in a meaningful dialogue. Clarity on the purpose of organizations is a crucial foundation for developing an authentic sustainability strategy. Strategy must be embedded in the organization's purpose, history, and core assets to create real value by contributing to business growth going forward. So how does the professional accountant fit into the matrix of sustainability? Professional accountants have this wide role of promoting and reporting sustainability. They possess the skills of aggregating data into useful information, to audit and provide assurance with respect to corporate social reports. On the reporting side, applications of standards for reporting can be applied to the reporting of the entity's sustainability performance. So the sustainability of the profession will be a changing role of us as professionals, the changing skill set required by professionals, the supporting basis for businesses, and sustainability reporting that must be part of the United Nations Sustainability Development Goals as we know it as SDGs. It's also important that we promote corporate citizenship in terms of sustainable board agendas of companies. The sustainability must be part of their agenda. Developing sustainability skills and competencies and applying sustainability standards in drafting reports. I'm going to conclude by a statement. I'm not going to go through that slide because of time constraints. And I'm going to conclude of a saying that when an egg is broken from the outside, life ends. When an egg is broken from the inside, life begins. And this is how we see sustainability as the new life in how we have to manage businesses, and our role as professional accountants have to contribute to this sustainability, which is a global phenomenon. I wish to thank you. Thank you.
Before you take your place, Tırnak President Mr. Emre Kartaloğlu will present a certificate.